Greetings and welcome to Elect Connect, a candidate forum brought to you by the Greater Bloomington Chamber of Commerce. I'm Mary Morgan, the Chamber's Director of Advocacy and Public Policy. We'll be talking with Janna Author, a write-in candidate for Monroe County Council at-large seat. But before we get started, I would like to thank our Elect Connect sponsors. Without them, our work would not be possible. Those include Comcast Business, Bunker and Robertson Attorneys at Law, City of Bloomington, German American Bank, Hoosier Energy, Indiana University, and Smithville. And now I would like to welcome Janna Author. Janna, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me today.
Great. Well, I hope you can tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're running for office.
Okay. I was born in a one-room house with no indoor plumbing in rural Monroe County, and my dad was a plumber. So that's a really unique experience for me. So I'm local, and that's a big reason that I'm running. I've seen changes in the community over my lifespan, and yeah, that just really is what drove me to start getting interested in local politics.
Okay.
As far as a little bit about myself, I graduated from Indiana University with a criminal justice major and a psychology minor in 2005. And then I started working in the not-for-profit world. I worked at Community Kitchen from 2003 to 2013. And I really, at that point, realized that helping people is my passion. I took a brief break and I helped animals in the community. I worked at Pets Alive. I worked at the Bloomington animal shelter. So I just really learned a lot about helping all of the creatures that are a part of our community. And ever since the George Floyd protests locally, I've been very involved in activism in the community. And I've kind of re-switched my focus back to people. An interesting thing about my life is that I do struggle with mental health. So the George Floyd protest, the first day that I went, was huge for me. At that time, I was agoraphobic. I did not leave my house. And I just really am excited to have something that I'm passionate about. And it's given me the strength to be able to do this huge endeavor, which is running for office.
Great, thank you. Well, I'm hoping you could tell us a little bit about this question. How would you work to strengthen the relationship between Monroe County government and Bloomington government, and between our local government and the state?
Yeah, so I think it's really important that the city and the county work together, especially when there are overlapping jurisdictions. As far as police monitoring the community, there are also sort of unnamed zones that are gray areas. And I think that it's important because the county encapsulates all those city residents. So I think it's really important that we get a full picture of our folks in this community and work together. Just another example that I'll give about working together in the community is we have so many great social service agencies, and we really want to bring those together. I think whenever a lot of people come together and throw ideas back and forth, I think it's a huge way for people to grow, to learn, and also not duplication of services. I would be very interested in seeing collaborative county and city council as far as transportation goes, because there are a lot of unserviced areas. I think that Bloomington has a really good model, whereas the rural transit model struggles a lot. So collaboration in areas of like that, also with the merging of our fire departments locally, I think that would be another really good place where the city and the county could work together. I've also noticed from attending as many meetings as I can get my hands on that a lot of, it seems like a lot of folks at the county level have like certain questions, and whenever I attend the city council meetings, they seem to be able to fill in the parts that the county might be missing. So I just think having that unified team. As for working at the state level, there are specifically several things that I hope to work on getting changed at the state level so that we can enact them locally in our county. So those are my ideas on those.
Great, thank you so much.
Yeah.
As a reminder, we've been talking with Janna Arthur. She's a writing candidate for the office of Monroe County Council at Large on the November 3rd election. A quick additional shout out to our Elect Connect sponsors, Comcast Business, Bunker and Robertson, City of Bloomington, German American Bank, Hoosier Energy, Indiana University, and Smithville. And finally, a reminder to vote on November 3rd or to take advantage of early voting starting October 6th. For more information on this year's election and the candidates in our area, there are a couple of online resources, monroecountyvoters.us and the Chamber's nonpartisan resource site, chamberbloomington.org/2020-general-election. Thanks so much for joining us today.